Are you tired of high-pressure tactics?
No, I'm not going to sign that. It's too much.
At Community Auto Group, you'll find we have a straightforward approach.
If other dealers have made you uncomfortable, give Community a try. You'll enjoy your experience here and find a straightforward deal that's right for you, not high-pressure tactics.
Community Auto Group, straightforward deals from the straightforward dealer.
Okay. 9:45, we'll call the meeting of the Board of Supervisors to order. Fourth, we have today's agenda, minutes of last week's meeting of the 16th.
At this time, I'll make a motion to approve this morning's agenda and the minutes from July 16th.
Okay, and I'll second that. Okay, motion made and seconded to approve the agenda and the minutes of the meeting of the 16th. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Old business. Hear none. New. Mary?
The contractor's working on B20. He's finishing up the pipe extensions and replacing some of the new pipes, and he should be done with that here in the next couple of days. And hopefully start on the crushing of the existing pavement. We have a new employee that started yesterday to replace Clark. So he's at the Clear Lake shop, and I believe payroll should be on the agenda later. Bob, I did talk to the Clear project coordinator yesterday. She returned my call in regards to the rain garden on Oak. She said that she had a expert from Des Moines come up with IDALS, Iowa Department of Agriculture and Land Stewardship, I believe.
Okay.
And he told her that some of the plantings weren't appropriate for the rain garden and it should be removed. And I explained to her that that was county property, and before she does any additional plant removings, we need to be involved in that discussion and talk about what's going to happen and what the bottom line is. I got a call from, I talked to Bob a little bit about this yesterday, as I was trying to find more background information, a call from a property owner by the Oak Street public approach about somebody coming in, the Clear project coordinator coming in and removing some of the plantings. And so she said she would not do anything until we had any further discussions. So there's no meetings set up or anything like that. I told her when she was ready to maybe move forward with it, she would call me and let me know. So.
Well, I stopped there this morning and took a look at it. And it definitely needs some work done.
Yeah. She said that it was overgrown and some of it needed to be thinned out a little bit. So, and I know like those daylilies, they do get thick. So she said that she was just trying to clean it up. So, but I did explain to her it is county property and we needed to have that communication there to make sure we know what's going on. Last week I sent out truck bids, pickup truck bids to look at getting the truck replaced that was rear-ended on S70. And then I asked for 2 bids for 2 trucks. And part of the problem is we're kind of in a pickup truck shortage. We have 2 parked. One's got the frame is rusted through, and the other one, the transmission's out. The cost of getting a new transmission is probably valued at more than what the truck is valued at because it's an early 90s truck. So I'm going to get the quotes. We can look at them and review the costs when they come in, and I'm asking at a minimum to at least replace the one that was damaged and possibly 2 of them. The second one would also replace the sign foreman trucks, or the sign foreman truck.
How many dealers are you approaching?
I believe I sent it to 4. Community Motors, Pritchard's, I believe Lions Toyota, and Shokai.
Okay.
So I sent it to, I tried to include all the county local vehicle dealerships. Part of the problem with, when Jim was here, he purchased 3 Fords of an era that they had a mechanical problem. So we've spent quite a bit of money on 2 of the 3 of them, and now the sign truck is starting to show some of those problems, and it needs about $3,500 worth of repair. So before I move forward with that repair, I think we kind of need to look at, do we want to repair it or kind of get rid of it? Because some of the other trucks I've spent quite a bit of money repairing them, because you do that initial repair and it lasts for 9 months, and then all of a sudden something else is wrong with it, and so they've had quite a bit of money put into it, and I've contacted Ford way back in 2011 when this started to mount up, and they wouldn't do anything about it because the warranty was off. So that was the reasoning I went for 2 trucks, and I can sit down and present additional information when those bids come in.
Mary, you can feel good that you're not the only one. Just, I happen to know Heartland went through that with 3 they were, you know, I don't want to drop name, but Ford. And then they had some quirky thing that, yeah.
Ford went through a time era, I believe 2004 to about 2007, where they had a redesign on their engine, and they tried to use, I'm not an expert, but they used a Ford design and another design and tried to kind of mix them together, and it didn't work well.
Right.
They've since redesigned it again, and I don't believe the new engines have problems.
Right. And the only saving grace is, you know, you have people, that's their job, mechanically, and the other company too. I mean, like, just a home hobbyist, they said, well, you know what I mean? You guys can, you know.
You probably got a lot of miles on them.
They do get a lot of miles, 250,000 miles. I mean, they drive around a lot and look at things, and that's their job, so they do spend 8 hours a day in their truck. So when I get those bids back, I'll present them to you, and we'll see how you guys want to move forward. And then the next 2 items, I put these on the agenda because if I don't put them on the agenda, I receive the information on Monday. And if I put them on the agenda, I don't get it. And I would like to table these 2 items because I have not received the mailing from the DOT.
3 and 4.
2 and 3.
2 and 3, excuse me.
Yes, 2 and 3. It's for the, those projects were let, and once it's let, the DOT sends me the bid tabs, and I can review those and look them over, but I haven't received that information, so. The 4th item on the agenda is the tandem truck that had the accident. The insurance company determined that it was a total loss. Since it wasn't an accident without the snow equipment, I felt the snow equipment could possibly be reused. So the mechanic and the foreman in that area looked at the snow equipment, felt it was worthy of being reused. So I've worked with the adjuster to reclaim some of the mounting pieces that we would need to remount the snow equipment and whatnot. And he's estimating that we will receive about $40,000 in settlement for the truck. The old equipment, I believe we can reuse, would be like the spreader control console, which runs the spreader from inside the truck, the front plow, the wing, the underbody scraper, the sander, and the pre-wetting tank. We would probably we'd have to purchase the chassis, the truck box, the hoist, and the hydraulics, the pump for the hydraulics. I'm estimating that the equipment for the truck would probably be in the tune of $60,000. I haven't gotten a firm estimate on that. And there's a few things I'm requesting. First, I would like to move forward and get the truck replaced, utilizing the old snow equipment. Keeping in mind it's not in my budget, so it would probably require a budget amendment. Well, it would require a budget amendment in the future. The fact that I just received bids in June for truck chassis, I would ask that I can forego the accepting new quotes policy because we just received them and they're so new. And so I ask that you consider that. If I could, I'd like to order the chassis and get a firm equipment, or I'd like to get a firm offer on getting the old equipment remounted and the new equipment purchased. So I know that it's in my estimated approximation. And then I would like to, once I get that quote, order the chassis and then get that ball rolling to get that truck replaced. But there's a lot of things going on. A, it's not my budget, and B, I want to forego the bidding process if I could, so. I don't know if you guys have any questions on that.
Yes, questions, gentlemen?
Can we, before we make a decision on it, can we give you the right to look into it and come up with a quote, so we got a complete figure?
Yes, I will call the equipment company and have him take a look at the existing equipment and get me a firm price. I can do that.
Why don't you move ahead and do
Move ahead.
that, and then when you
Bring
have
it
that
back.
information, bring it back to us, and
Gladly.
we can, we'll discuss it.
What'd
Okay.
you have it insured for? I mean, it was total full coverage. What's the dollar amount
It's-
the insurance guys?
40, he's looking at,
So you're
it's
about
not,
20 short.
it's not replacement cost.
Oh, okay.
It's
Just value.
the value of the
you know,
vehicle.
At that time.
So
like-
he's valuing the vehicle at approximately
About-
$40,000.
About
It might be
20 off.
It might be a little higher than
Okay.
that.
All right, I'm just curious.
It's gonna be more than 20, because I'm estimating the equipment at 60, but then the chassis is gonna be about 110. So,
Okay.
yeah. But reusing the snow equipment will
Yeah.
save about
I understand.
$30,000 to $40,000.
And we're back to another new truck.
Yeah.
I mean, so we don't have, somewhere down the line, we're not buying a truck in the next 2 or 3 years to replace that one.
Yep. I'll work on getting that quote firmed up and bring it back to the table.
Okay.
Okay?
Other issues, Mary?
Not at this time. The guys are hauling rock, mowing, ditch cleaning. We got some equipment down. Our low boy is down, so we can't move our excavator to the next ditch cleaning site, but they're using the grade all. The pothole patcher is down, and there's some potholes they need to repair. We're waiting on parts for that, so we do have some, I should say, specialty equipment down that we're waiting on getting repaired, so we can move forward with some other repairs.
Is that our painter that's painting the center lines and doing the different things that I noticed here a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, they should be about done with
So I thought I saw it. Thought it was ours.
that. Yep,
Okay.
Yeah. All good.
Okay, thank you, Mary.
thank you.
Yep.
Item B, county auditor's business, claims.
Plans here for your consideration.
Mr. Chairman, if you find everything in order, I'd so move to authorize your signature and the claims presented this morning.
Second?
Okay, motion made and seconded to approve claims, authorizing the chair's signature. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, payroll?
We've got the employee that Mary spoke of, Josh Lockwood, starting in general maintenance yesterday, 7/22, at a starting salary of $12.36 per hour.
Okay, that'd be a resolution, I would assume.
At this time, I'll make a motion to do resolution 2012, or 2013, excuse me, number 59 for Josh Lockwood.
Okay, and I'll second resolution 59.
Okay, motion made and seconded to approve resolution 2013-59 as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any drainage this
Oh,
morning?
one more payroll here,
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Payroll for the, payroll warrant for the weekend in 7/13.
Been so moved to accept and approve the payroll warrant report presented.
And I'll second said motion.
Okay, motion made and seconded to accept the payroll warrant. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, drainage?
No drainage.
Okay.
We're getting close to the, as you know, We're doing that big project on Union Hills and stuff, and we're getting close to getting a signed contract with that, with the state. And we've got a couple other ones that are gonna be major ones that we're working on getting some cost estimates and stuff on. So, well, we got a couple, we've heard of big ones coming up.
Okay. Item C, county treasurer's business. Patty, you've got a lot here today.
Another one of those fun times in our office. Kind of sick, I know. We have a new person that finally found us from AT&T. And she called me a couple of different times, and I offered to ask you all for an abatement of the penalties and cost for the last 6 to 7 years on some of these parcels. We have finally got their correct address, 4 parcels where they will keep them current, until a new person comes in again and things get lost. They are offering to pay the 2006 and 2007 through 2012, the September taxes, principal only if we will abate the interest and cost. The total of that abatement would be $14,655. The downside of not doing that is that it's not real estate, it's a utility parcel. We cannot list it and put it through the tax sale. We can only file a lien against them.
Which could go on forever.
Yeah.
Which we don't do, because it's really not cost effective. Them contacting us finally and offering to pay the principal, in my mind, would be a great idea for the county, get it current again.
Okay. I also see you have a mobile home.
I do, that's just standard business. The home is moved out of the county, and I just need your approval to accept that for the external auditors.
Okay, gentlemen, your thoughts on items 1 through 5?
You want us to do them all together? Or you want the mobile home to?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Well, it looks to me like we need to take 14,600. Is the way it looks to me, so at this time, I'll make a motion to approve the recommendations from the treasurer.
Actually, it's more than that, Bob. I mean, the principal amount is $10,186 year 1, $4,530 year 2, $3,675,
Yep.
and then $6,000.
Yep, you're right.
That's 24,404 that
Correct.
we're going to collect.
That's correct.
And we're not compromising any of the principal amount.
Right.
Okay. Well, with that, we have a motion, so also second it.
Okay. Motion's been made and seconded to approve items 2 through 5, the tax compromise as recommended by the county treasurer. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aye. The one other item is the mobile home abatement, which we probably should do separately, $97.
So move to abate the taxes on the said mobile home listed here with the appropriate description of.
And I'll second that.
Okay, motion made and seconded to abate taxes on the mobile home as recommended by the treasurer. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, anything else?
No?
Okay, thank you, Pat. D, agreements and contracts. Authorize chair to sign amendment number 6 for the food service contract between Cerro County and CBM Managed Services. Michelle?
This amendment extends the term of the agreement for 1 additional year. This will cover the period from August 1, 2013 through July 31, 2014. That's the only change.
Okay.
There was no up in the place or anything.
No, they're gonna negotiate the price per meal prior to the annual anniversary date, so.
Okay, well, at this time, I'd still move to authorize the chair to sign this agreement with the food service contract in our county here.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion made and seconded to approve the extension of the food service contract between the county and CBM Managed Services. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item E, appointments.
Yeah, none.
Item F, correspondence and communication. Authorize chair to sign a letter of support for the city of Mason City to host RAGBRAI in July of 2014. Read the letter. The Sarasota County Board of Supervisors fully supports the efforts of Visit Mason City and the city of Mason City to be considered an overnight host community for RAGBRAI during the week of July 20th to the 26th, 2014. Sarasota County recognizes the history and tradition of RAGBRAI as the longest, largest, and oldest bicycle tour event in the world. RAGBRAI is a worldwide attraction, and our community would be honored to be part of that experience. Mason City offers award-winning attractions, a variety of dining and restaurant options, ample lodging accommodations, shopping, beautiful parks, camping facilities that would make a successful RAGBRAI host community. Please contact me if you have further questions about Mason City and what Sarasota County have to offer. Sincerely, Jay Riddell, Chairman.
Yeah, at this time, I'll make the motion to chair the signing letter. I think the last time they come through here, they stayed in Clear Lake, so Mason City would be another good platform.
And I'll second that.
Okay, so made and seconded to approve the letter as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye. I believe that concludes business for the day. We're at adjournment.
We'll just make a motion for adjournment. I'll let them.
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.